There are jobs out there that I simply cannot do. Like, not even for one day. Not even for 1 hour. Honestly, some of them I would probably get fired from within 5 minutes. And listen, it's not because I'm lazy. Okay, maybe a little. But mainly because some jobs require a level of patience, skill, or ability to not be a complete disaster that I just do not have. So today, let's explore the jobs I would be fired from immediately. First up, surgeon. Absolutely not. Do you know how steady your hands have to be? Mine shake just trying to spread peanut butter. Imagine me holding a scalpel. Scalpel, please. Oops, dropped it. My bad. Anyone got another one? Also, surgeons stand for hours. I can't even stand in line at Starbucks without needing a break. And if a patient asked me questions mid-surgery like, "Doctor, will I be okay?" I'd panic. Fired in 5 minutes. Second job, kindergarten teacher. Now, I love kids, but do you know what it takes to handle 25 sugar-powered toddlers? That's not teaching, that's crowd control. I'd walk in like, "Okay, class, let's read a story." 5 seconds later, one kid is climbing the bookshelf, another is crying because someone stole their crayon, and 2 kids are fist-fighting over glue. I'd be like, "Nope, everyone sit down. Actually, don't sit down. Everyone go home. School's canceled forever." Fired immediately. Third job, waiter. I cannot memorize orders. My brain is like a broken hard drive. Someone would be like, "I'll have the chicken Alfredo. No mushrooms, extra cheese, sauce on the side." By the time they finish, I've already forgotten what they said. And don't even get me started on balancing trays. Have you seen waiters carry like 6 plates at once? I'd walk out with 2 bowls of soup and immediately dump them into someone's lap. Fired instantly. Lawsuit pending. Fourth job, security guard. I'm supposed to stop crime? No way. I see a fight break out. I'm joining the audience like it's a Netflix special. Someone steals something. I'm like, "You know what? Good for you, man. Times are tough." Plus, security guards have to stay awake all night. I can't even make it through a movie without falling asleep. Fired before my first shift ends. Fifth job, fast food worker. Respect to anyone who can do this, because the pressure is insane. People want their burgers in like 30 seconds or less. I'd be standing there, still trying to figure out how to turn on the fryer, while a line of angry customers forms. Someone's yelling, "Where's my food?" And I'm like, "Bro, I barely figured out where the ketchup packets are." Fired. Sixth job, lawyer. I've seen enough courtroom dramas to know I would not survive. Imagine me trying to argue in court. "Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what my client did was, you know what? Let's just call it a misunderstanding." Also, lawyers have to read huge piles of documents. I can barely read the terms and conditions when I update my phone. Fired by the judge personally. Seventh job, pilot. Okay, this one is obvious. They'd hand me the controls and I'd immediately forget which button does what. "Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Wait, what does this lever do? Oh no. Oh no." Also, sitting in that tiny cockpit for hours without snacks? Impossible. Fired mid-air. Eighth job, professional athlete. Listen, I can't even run for the bus without gasping for air. Imagine me on a basketball court. The other team wouldn't even need to guard me. They'd just wait for me to pass out. Fired by halftime. Ninth job, chef. Not home cooking, like restaurant-level chef. You know, Gordon Ramsay type stuff. Orders coming in nonstop. Knives flying everywhere. People screaming. Fire alarms going off. I'd be in the corner trying to figure out how to make toast. Customer sends food back. I'd cry. Fired on day 1. 10th job, therapist. People would come to me with serious life problems, and I'd panic. So, I'm struggling with anxiety and me. Have you tried not doing that? Terrible advice. They'd leave worse than when they came in. Fired, and possibly banned from giving advice forever. 11th job, astronaut. Okay, listen, space is terrifying. You want me in a metal tube floating in the void of nothingness? No, thank you. Also, astronauts train for years. I can't even make it through a 3-day workout plan. Plus, I'd press the wrong button on the spaceship and launch us into the sun. Fired by NASA and probably exiled from Earth. 12th job, wedding planner. Imagine trusting me with the most important day of your life. I'd double book venues, order the wrong flowers, forget the cake, and then lose the rings. Bride walks down the aisle, and I'm like, so funny story. The officiant couldn't make it, but my cousin Dave is here, and he's watched a lot of weddings on YouTube. Fired, sued, cancelled. 13th job, lifeguard. I can't whistle. That's already a problem. Also, you expect me to sit in the sun for 8 hours and then actually save people? If someone yelled, help, I'd probably yell, same. Fired before my sunscreen even dries. 14th job, flight attendant. You want me to smile politely for 6 hours straight? No chance. I'd be like, here's your water, don't ask for peanuts, I'm tired. Also, I'd get way too nervous during turbulence. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain says everything is fine, but we're definitely going to die. Fired immediately, possibly mid-flight. 15th job, news anchor. Reading a teleprompter with a serious face? Impossible. I'd laugh at every tragic story. Breaking news. A local bank was robbed, by a man wearing a chicken costume. Fired live on air. The truth is, there are a million jobs out there, and some people are incredible at them. But me? I'd be unemployed faster than you can say, you're fired. And honestly, I think I'm okay with that, because at least I know my limits. Some people are born surgeons, teachers, pilots, or chefs. Me? I was born to sit on the couch, overthink dumb rules, and make animated videos about it. So now I want to know, what's a job you would be fired from immediately? Drop it in the comments, because the funniest ones will make me feel better about my own incompetence. And if you've ever been fired, or almost fired, for something dumb, hit that like button, so I know I'm not alone. And of course, subscribe if you want more animated chaos, dumb stories, and proof that some of us just shouldn't have real jobs.